Good morning, Alabama.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Chaos. The proof that God has a sense of humor because we're still here with the worst coffee talk show on the internet. We gotta pour some coffee. I ain't poured my coffee yet. Oh, goodness. It is Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Good morning. And we got a bunch of folks hanging out. Start from the top. Bobby Bama, my brother. Good morning. Miss Grace. How are you doing, young lady? Demo Man Don. For those of you that don't know why his name is Demo Man Don, you should go check out his channel. It's pretty cool. Pretty good / cool. It's pretty cool. That's proof I ain't had no coffee yet. Bad Dream, what's up, brother? Miss Sharon, good morning. Southern Tier Prepper, what is up? Brown Coat, what's going on, brother? Northern Hillbilly, what is happening? Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's coffee is hot, strong, and full of hate. EDC Patrol, the Modern Minuteman, J Squared, has now been activated. Good morning. Missouri Survival. Hey, bro, I inboxed you. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna. I started looking at it. I've been dealing with family stuff most of last week. I think Friday was when, the weekend has been crazy. Went and got to go see my dad this weekend. It was in the hospital, but I'm still grateful that I can go see him. And he is working on some recovering. He's got some recovering to do. But by the grace of God, we can get there. There's a fly in here. Dadgummit. Let's see. But yeah, good morning, everybody. It's good to see y'all. So it got crazy in some areas over the weekend. Didn't happen around here the way they had hoped, or close to me. Oh, thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you, Bad Dream. I appreciate that, brother. Only got to shoot one match this weekend. Well, you saved you some ammo. That's pretty good, man. That's a good distance with a 22 and a very good accuracy. Right, small of a target. That's what she said. Oh, and I got breakfast. Bam. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this thing on. There we go. Oh, little doomer dicky there. Brown coat flooded yesterday, coming back from Spanish Fort. Yeah, man, it got bad last night for a little bit. It was pretty wild. Got really Heavy winds, rain. It got wild for a minute. Whew. I worked out yesterday. First time in a minute. At least 2 weeks. That first week I was sick, I was still working out, but excuse me. When the pneumonia and crap set in, I ended up putting it off for a little bit. It was kicking my tail. Twin Arrows, what's up, man? Dang, bad dream. Man, I ain't even went outside. I hope I ain't got no more trees down. I still ain't even finished that one. I may do that today, actually. I got radios program. Gotta get that fin. I'm almost done with that last order on radios. So, yeah. If you guys need anything, I'll get it out here in a minute. You guys need anything, there's a 10% off discount code. You need some medical and comms. Man, I tell you what, the new tourniquets or the ETQY Gen 2s are moving. The IPK1 kit sold out. Still got FX, Minuteman FX, all that good stuff. Tactical Mother Top, what's up, man? I want to remind everybody, anybody that stops in for a visit, all of these folks in the chat, they all got channels, pretty good channels. Go check them out. They're all preparedness minded channels. You'll learn stuff. So check these folks out. About everybody in here has got a channel. Light Fighters, what's up, brother? Have a good, safe drive on the way to work. EDC Patrol. That's always a good idea, man. Get honed in on the medical. It's always good to have the medical training. Medical training, I get it. We always, talk about it in the preparedness sense and like, going along with your tactical training. But honestly, dude, that can help you anywhere. Anywhere. Like literally driving down the road, car accident, we tend to drive these metal boxes pretty fast towards each other sometimes. Think about like a 2-lane road. And you just never know. Workplace accidents, I mean, all kinds of stuff. So you never know. Oh man. What? What's wrong with them? You're doing something right, I guess. Southern Tier Prepper. No one till EDC Patrol's boss. He's listening and working. Everybody keep quiet. Snitches get stitches. Brown coat. Did have a chance to test out the AR9 PCC this weekend and broke the firing pin. After the first round, the firing pins on AR9s, that's pretty common. I had a good buddy, the sheriff. He retired now, but he did the SWAT stuff, and he said that they would break the shit out of the firing pins on AR-9s. I don't remember specifically which ones. I'm just gonna take a wild swing at it, and judging off the era he was in, it was probably the Colts, is what I'm thinking. Probably the Colt AR-9 is what they ran when they were, run a sub gun or whatever. EDC. So much has changed since I since I got out off the service. What service? I don't think I could be having a brain fart here, but let's see. Twin, I'm off work today because of the rain. I'm gonna try to do a lot between 8 and 9 Eastern. Yeah, man. I hear you. Yeah, I've been needing it to stop raining so I can. It's like all the outside stuff's building up on me because of how much rain. Oh, EDC patrol. Since got out of the army, I got you. I got you. That service. That service. The service. Coffee's good. Oh, brown coat. Fire and pin retainer pin, not fire and pin. Got you. Got you. Yeah, and brown coat, that could be something that's totally, you know, been fixed over the years. I don't know. That's just what he used to tell me. Because he said uh their department. I almost said unit. Their department would run a few of those sub guns. And he said that was the most common thing, firing pins breaking. For the 9mm. I think it was 9mm. I'm pretty sure it was 9mm. Pretty sure. I could text him, I guess. I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. I hope everybody that's a dad had a good Father's Day. And those of you that may be having a Father's Day without your dad, I hope you still had a good one. I know that's really tough. A few guys I've talked to, this was their first year without their dad, and man, that's got to be tough. That's funny. No guys that literally keep extra new bolts, and if they have any issues. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Well, no, I think I hung my shirt up. It's over there by the pistols. But anyway, I was about to say I got extra complete bolt carrier groups. Yeah, I will say the ones I keep on the wall at least have a couple hundred rounds on them. Just, I have ran them to make sure they work good, no issues, and then cleaned them up real good and hung them up. So those are my spares. If I go do some rifle train, something that requires 500 to 1,500 rounds over a weekend, I'll bring those with me. I'll throw those in the bag. And I got another one in my range bag. Forgot about that. So I've got, good Lord, like 3 or 4 extra bolt carrier groups. Northern Hillbilly. Does anyone ever consider archery as a valid addition to home defense? You know, I know some felons that do, for real, and I'm not even being. I'm not trying to be funny. But yeah, I mean, some people do. EDC, have a good day, brother. I appreciate you stopping in, man. But yeah, I mean, that is a serious question. I don't know if there's a lot of. I mean, you think about it, before guns, when archery was like your kind of the firearm of the day. I guess so. It would suck trying to shoot someone with a bow when they're shooting at you or about to shoot at you with a gun. That would suck. But I mean, just look at The Walking Dead. You know, that's evidence. Just kidding. Yeah, I would probably I would probably use a crossbow if I had to choose between like a bow and crossbow. I really like compound, but I actually need to do some compound bow content. I've been meaning to. I may do a short today, shoot my bow. I've thought about shooting it lately. Guys, I've broke this shoulder twice, this one once. There's always a setback when it comes to shooting bows for me. But in my early days, I used to shoot a lot of compound bow competitions, and I was pretty good at them, actually. Used to win some money every now and then. For a 16-year-old kid, the most I ever won was like $300 in one match. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, man, it's the same here, dude. It's the same here. It's hot, deathly humid. And today I'm on a ruck and it's gonna be nasty. All the rain last night and how hot it's supposed to get. And yes, twin, you do need to get Mama Bear an AR. Oh, you need to work on Mama Bear's AR9. What'd you do to it? What the heck, man? The new air gun. I've seen that, man. Dude, I got a buddy. He he's out here in Alabama too. But his damn air gun, he's got two air guns, like 22 caliber or something. And those are badass. Those are badass. I will say. Kind of makes me want one, but I'm like, you need to fight that urge. You don't need that. You got enough Shiant. Let's see. I don't have a picture of her. No, I was just checking. Oh no. But yeah, it's they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, they're quiet. And hey, I mean, fair warning though. I will say this, fair warning. Anybody that's looking at those things, I'm gonna go ahead and crack you a warning. They are the price of a regular gun. Like for the good air guns, like what some of these guys are talking about, and the ones I'm talking about that my buddy Richie has. They are very much in the price range of a real gun, and like the scopes he uses are actual rifle scopes, like ones you'd put on there. By the way, YouTube, no firearms, and Facebook. Can't touch any firearms. There's none around here. Those are 15 feet away. Take it easy. We're good. So, anywho, air guns. That's a valid option. Tactical Muffin Top. Got you some new customers. Gave away a Slishman and a pouch off to get a get home bag. Send another. Hey man, I appreciate it. You the man. Appreciate it. Brown coat. You want to check out Crazy Air Rifles? PRS NRL 22 air rifle setups. They stretch them out just as far. CZ 457. Yeah, man, it's wild. The technology is getting pretty cool. I'm telling you, I love my gunpowder and all, but there's gonna be a day where not gonna be the best option. So yeah. TMT 10 or bad, I know about. Oh yeah, Twin. I know you were asking about getting set up on the affiliate thing. I'll try to do that when we get off here. You'll get an email from an affiliate thing. Then you gotta tell me a code you would want to tell people. Faithfully Armed. Good morning. Good to see you, man. Let's see. Brown coat. A lot of people in England. Those fucking commies. A lot of people in England use .357 caliber rifles for hunting, and they can deliver a ton of power. Yeah, man, I've seen some of that stuff. That's pretty badass. But they can't have gunpowder. Oh, yeah. Adventure Man USA. Good morning. Hope your coffee is hot, strong, black and bitter, like your best friend that you don't want to bring around mama. Oh yeah, Bobby Bama. 357. If I ain't mistaken, I think Richie had one of those as well. He had one that was, I know one was a 22, and then the other I think was a 3. It was huge. It was like a big ass bullet. Because we were shooting little steel targets, little 1/2 inch AR 500. So the 1/2 inch versus the 3/8 seems to me have a little more pop, especially if you hit it with something heavy. Rule 2 IC, good morning, brother. That's a good channel if anybody wants to check it out. His bigger one, which I think it was a 357. Holy cow, man. The thump that thing had. I was like, I would not want to be hit with that. Like, at all. I wouldn't want to be hit with any of them, but yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. And like the little bolt mechanism on it, so it had like a little rotary magazine. It's pretty slick, man. I'm telling you, it was definitely got me thinking about air guns a little bit. This was like last year. I think it was last year. Hell, it may have been 2 years ago now. But when you get old, time starts. And And I'm not saying I'm old. I know I'm about to get jumped on by a few people, but not saying I'm old, but what am I gonna be this year? 88. I'll be 37 this year. And man, I tell you, stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, that was last year, and some people will be like, dude, that was 3 years ago. I think it's kids that does it. I think it's having kids is what does it because I don't know, they grow up so fast. Like you're losing track of time. It's crazy. Let's see what we got. Bad Dream. Oh yeah, there's Miss Sharon. Go check out Roll 2IC's channel. Okay, he's talking about air gun. 8.6 blackout, 380 grain thumper is the shiznit, says Bad Dream. Bad Dream, do you have one of those? It sounds like something we need to get together. I want to shoot that. That sounds fun. That'd be a good short too. Oh shit. Civil defense, man. Says he's 47. Kids put $20,000 worth of debt, 20 pounds, 20 gray hairs. Dude, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. You really can't. I am getting some gray. My wife brought it up to me yesterday. She's like, you are getting a lot of gray. I'm gonna tell you guys, praying, trying to be there for my dad. Kids, I have one teenager, one teenage daughter, and just running a business. It'll do some gray hairs to you. I did not have as many gray hairs, not too long ago. Faithfully armed. I know, man. That's I talk about that. I just did 2 years. 2 years in the infantry. My time got short-lived due to injury, and I tell you, like I've got ACR. What's up, brother? But I've got some pain and stuff I deal with, like my sciatic nerve. It's jacked up today. It started hurting yesterday evening, and I'm just like, oh, golly. And it was I think this is like friendship pains or something because Grace and I were talking yesterday morning. I think it was in the morning. She was talking about hers hurting. I was like, oh, that sucks. I remember thinking, well, damn, I'm glad mine ain't hurting. And sure as shit, man, yesterday evening, mine started hurting like hell. I don't know why. I didn't even tell you that, Grace. But yeah, mine's hurting now. Thanks. I'm pretty sure that's some kind of friendship pain or something. Yeah, sympathy pain. There you go. I was like, damn it. I shouldn't have. Yeah, in my mind, though, I know I told you yesterday when you said yours was hurt. I was like, really sorry to hear that. And I'm just thinking in my mind, like, shit, I'm glad it ain't me. And now it is. So, sorry, Grace. Yeah, mine's hurting like hell today. I'm still going to go ruck there. I'm going to take it easy. We won't hit weights today. We'll just go ruck. Oh my goodness. 19 kilo tanker armor infant. Don't start that. That's still a pogue. Still a pogue. Fucking man, the unit I was with, we had tankers in it. I'm telling you, y'all are shot out. These dudes, all right, you tell me if this is true, civil defense prepping. These dudes would say, oh, ACR, have a good one, brother. I appreciate you stopping in, man. But these dudes would say death before dismount. I was like, get off your fat ass if that tank goes down. and come ground pound with us. Don't be a man. Come on, death before dismount. Y'all can go fuck yourself. If you think I'm gonna sit in that damn iron box and die, hell no. If that bitch goes down, I'm out. I'm out. We're picking up the M4. We're out. Grabbing the ruck, M4. We skedaddling. It's time to go. It's time to roll. That's some funny shit. Oh my gosh. Fuck, man. There's only 2 roles, infantry and those who serve infantry. That's funny. That's some funny shit. You in denial, my man. Tankers. That's the shit. You Oh my god. That's funny. That's you. Oh man. Hey man. That's what I was too, man. Once I got to Germany, they put me in as 11 Charlie. So I got to be a mortarman for a while. That was pretty fun. Carry a lot more weight. Let's see. Can't get me in one. No, yeah, no shit, man. 100%. I know, man. That was the fattest dudes too. The tankers. I was like, there was one dude. He was so funny. He'd always say that shit. Uh, if he said that shit within arm's reach, I'd slap him in the fucking belly. I'd be like, yeah, because your fat ass ain't fucking walking anywhere. Your fat ass ain't gonna run, man. And runs and shit. When they would run with us, when we would do a platoon run, it sucks so bad. Those motherfuckers would be so far back. And I'm just thinking, dear God, man. Like, y'all gotta. Oh, you was in Vilsic? Oh, shit. I was in Hohenfels. But yeah, man. That was their PT. Oh, man. Walking to the PX. Or for chow. Yeah, I was actually, when I got sent to Germany, I was originally going to Vilsic. That's, correct me if I'm wrong, that's 2nd Cavalry. And I was pretty excited. They were like, "Yep, if you get mortarmans are gonna be in the back of an MRAP. It's like a mobile mortarman, which is kind of weird. But the as soon as we got there, literally they had what is it called? Stationing papers waiting on me and a few others. They had, it was like 4 of us, and the highest PT scores basically got re-stationed to Hohenfels because the mortar team had just been killed, like literally the whole mortar team. So they were like, well, and it's a light infantry unit. So Justin B, what's up, brother? But we got sent to a light infantry unit. And it was so weird because it had been changed. It was a mobilized unit where it had tanks and shit, and tanks are fucking useless around mountains. I don't know if anybody was aware of that. But, yeah, tanks are fucking useless in Afghanistan in very mountainy areas because they can't get anywhere, and they can't shoot over mountains like a mortar can. A 120 millimeter mortar system can go 7.2 miles over a fucking mountain, whereas tanks can't shoot over mountains. Tanks have their place, no doubt. Look at World War II, but we're not always, you know, going to be on that type of battlefield, which kind of really, I mean, I guess always made me wonder why they sent so many fucking tanks to like Afghanistan. I'm like, I guess there were certain areas in the country where they were pretty useful, but not places where my unit was going. But anyway. Yeah, no shit. Pre-woke. We were in pre-woke. Tanks are, I mean, that's how we saw it. It wasn't useful to us. And that was so funny. They started getting a lot of the dudes that were tankers. They started getting them doing PT and shit with us. And holy fuck, that was funny. These dudes were like, some of them were sick call babies, and they were just wanting to get the fuck out. They were like, "This is fucked up, man. I didn't sign up for this shit." They was putting in for different units and all kinds of shit. Oh, that's cool. Talking about crossbow, Bobby Bama. Hey, 365 still smoking it. Like I can't tell you, I've killed deer with bows, compound bows. It was only like 275, maybe, probably 250 to 275 feet per second. Old PSAs. So, you know, we sent them because we had tanks. Yes. Yes. You talking about Hohenfels? Which one you talking about? Civil defense. If you're talking about Hohenfels, absolutely. It sucks. I'm telling you, you want some brutal training, Hohenfels, and you get trained heavily on insane elevations and shit like that. I know it was cool when Randall was talking about going to Hohenfels and training. I was talking about like, holy shit, man, you went to Hohenfels. He's like, yeah, dude. He said that was the most brutal training place I probably went to. It was, man. It was insane. When you learn, I remember going from infantry school to Hohenfels, or well, I went to Vilset, then Hohenfels, and then Hohenfels is where I started, actually doing PT and shit. Though I wasn't at Vilset for a day. I literally was not there for a few hours. I was like, fuck, they're sending us somewhere else. And the elevation change for like running, I added a minute to my mile runs. Or no, not my 2 mile run. Sorry, we ran 2 miles. That was PT. And man, I'm telling you, it took about 3 weeks to fully like get my lungs and shit used to it. And it was funny, some of the guys that'd been there for a while, they'd fucking run, smoke cigarettes. It was crazy. I was like, how the hell I'd die if I did that. I'm still a damn it, civil defense. Don't say that. If it makes you feel any better, there's a army dude across the street from me. He was a truck driver. I bet he's worse off than you. Just saying. We sent them so we could leave them. Talking about the tanks. Yeah, probably no shit. Oh God, don't even get me. That's some bullshit. That's all I gotta say. That's some absolute bullshit. What fucking numbnut commander-in-chief would do that? I don't give a shit if the equipment's old or what. Like, idiots. Oh man, no shit. I tell you, man. He's dead now. He got killed in Afghanistan. But one of my medics, he was funny as shit, dude. I don't know how. I never even thought about this until after I got out. I wish I would have asked while I was still in one of the medics of all the medics I knew. I knew about 3 personally. But anyway, he would have like would get fucked up about every night because you're in Germany. There's no family. It's video games and drinking when we're not working, right? Doing infantry stuff. And and by the way, there's a lot of bullshit in between. But anywho, um, we'd get fucked up. I'd come to see my buddy Pridham in like midnight. I'd be like, dude, you got any IVs? He'd hook me up to IVs in a barracks room, like IV, like had an IV stand, the bags, the saline bags, all that shit and everything. He would hook me up. I would pass out in his little recliner chair, and for like 2 or 3 hours until that bag finished, and go fucking run 5 miles like it wasn't nothing. Granted, this is 19, 20, 21-year-old Jay, so but yeah, fuck sleep. Like literally, we could sleep when you're dead. Oh man, he was in the barracks room right beside me too. Right beside me. And I still so back then it was PlayStation 3 was the game system that was the big shit then. Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Good era, by the way. Good era video games. And he gave me a couple of video games for helping him out with some shit in his room. I bought him some shit at the PX because he was pretty new. He had just got there out of basic or AIT and all. And anyway, man, I traded most of my games or sold most of them, but I ain't got the heart to get rid of those games, the ones that he gave me, because I was actually not going to charge him anything. I was just like, dude, you're good. You fucking hooked me up to an IV how many times? And he like I bought him or I helped him buy a computer. He paid some of it, and just some electronic shit like an alarm clock. Everybody, you got to buy you an alarm clock when you get there. This is like before I could not trust my phone back then. I still had an iPhone. I think it was like a 3GS, but could not trust the phone. Had to have an alarm clock because you did not want to be late for formation. You don't want to be that guy. First sergeant intentionally had our formations in a position to where if you were late, you have to like come through, like everybody would see you. Everybody would see you. So oh man. I've had a dozen people tell me that if you get a call, let me know. I'm breaking your kneecaps. I've no shit had that told to me. Like probably not a dozen times, but about 5 times, no joke. My sister told me that the other day. One of my sisters. Joseph Paul, what's up, man? Good morning. Welcome to the chaos. Grab you some coffee. I hope it's hot and strong. We like coffee just like we like our women, hot and strong. Hydrate and hope for that. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we would do. That was good times, though. It was good time. Very stupid times. Very stupid times. Those are good times. I am probably the coolest thing about serving was meeting the dudes and getting to serve with the dudes I got to serve with. A lot of them had a big influence between my dad and some of the dudes that I served with, and like I guess the infantry in general. That had a lot to do with the type of man I became. For good or worse, it's that was the influence. For better or worse. Yeah, good times. Guys, tourniquets. We'll be getting our Sam XT TQs in this week. I don't know what day. I think she forgot to send me a tracking number, but it's usually don't take very long. I'm probably gonna be ordering some more ETQ wides, Gen 2s. The Gen 1s are out. I need to take those off the website completely because they are gone. No mo. No mo. If you got one, put it up as a collector item or train with it, whatever. And you can, do what you want with it. Or keep it. It's actually a good tourniquet. So I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with if you wanted to EDC that thing. It still works just fine. It is cool. The Gen 2 is like an overbuilt tank when it comes to like how well it's made. It's pretty badass. But yeah, the Sam XTs will be here this week. We're gonna have black and orange. This is orange. I like these orange. I don't know about you guys. Y'all like the orange? I thought the orange was cool, so I got some of those too. I was like, I think those are pretty badass. The red light district. Yes, I visited the red light district a lot. I was single. It was so funny. So, marijuana was legal over there, but we couldn't smoke it. So I never did. I played pretty good. I played by the rules on that because they would do random drug tests. And man, I always got selected for that shit. It was so funny that there was a black dude in our unit. He was our 240 dude in in my platoon, and he was a big ass dude. He like how the M4, how I look carrying an M4. That's how he looked carrying a 240. He was a big ass dude, but that motherfucker would always get busted. Always smoking pot. He had so many Article 15s for smoking pot. I'm like, guy, like you gotta chill, man. We're not, and after you get busted like twice in a row, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you every time. This shit ain't random. Shit ain't random. But I was always going out and drinking and shit. So I guess they always tested me because I was always fucked up when I wasn't working. And man, my squad leader, the mortar squad leader, he would get fucked up too. He was funny. He was a good dude. And oh man, it was good times though. It was so funny. But yeah, golly. Anywho, my biggest thing was just drinking a lot and you know going to meet new women. It was good times though. I'll tell you that. It was very weird. First sergeant, he was funny. He was like, "Look, guys, there's a lot of shit you shouldn't be doing over here. That's perfectly fine for people that live over here." He said, "But I'm just gonna tell you guys, ID the women and don't do nothing that I wouldn't do." He said, "And by that, I mean anything that's gonna be brought back with you on base." He said, "So whatever you do, it needs to stay outside." So he was like, "Roger that." Oh my, there's Mr. A, what's up, man? But yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Good times though. What I was gonna say though is it felt weird because the red light district thing, that felt weird. Knowing in the States that's like very illegal. And over there, man, it was just like totally normal. And I was like, huh, cool. That's the perfect thing for a single dude. Cause I ain't got time to date anyway. Pilgrim, good morning. I think we said good morning, didn't we? Or no? Good morning, Pilgrim. Oh man. Rule 2, I see. Oh, the memories. Yes. The memories. Oh, guys. I gotta tell y'all something. I dread this too. There's something I'm working on right now for the business that is absolutely 110% no fun. I'm doing the books. Pray for me, please. Uh, that's one part of the business that takes me forever because I'm still doing it old school. Next year, for the new calendar year, I will be buying QuickBooks and linking it to the store and my bank account and just letting it take over because this is crazy. I got receipts everywhere. I try to keep up with. It's insane. I don't advise it at all. But regardless, if you don't have like someone to do that stuff and if you don't have QuickBooks and all this stuff, you better be on top of it. So always be sure to, planning a 3-day backpacking trip with a couple bros. Dolly Sod Wilderness, West Virginia. What's a solid lightweight medikit for backcountry? I would honestly like the backpacker IFAC. Like I said, it's like non-tactical. You got a Slishman, some tape. It's got a boo-boo bag. It's got some gauze. The normal stuff. Like if you're not gonna be dealing with gunshots and crazy shit, that's probably what you want. Now, honestly, for uh extended stuff, I may even buy an extra Slishman throw in there with it. But yeah, that's uh that's a good one. That's literally what I made it for. Was like back. I mean, that's why I call it the backpacker IFAC. But it's good for that kind of stuff. Just clip it on. Dark Angel Medical. Who the fuck is that? Ain't never heard of them. Calendars. And prepared. Did I say cal? Oh, I guess. No, I ain't gonna be doing no calendars. Let's see, Dolly Sods is gorgeous. Watch for the landmine. I've heard of that before. It does sound pretty out there. But yeah, and if you did pick up a backpacker, you can get you 10% off. Use prepared 10. All caps, no spaces. Oh man. The men now that would be funny. That would be funny. The men of prepping calendar. Yeah, there you go. That's The backpacker IFAK. Yeah, and you can mount it about any way. You can put it in the backpack or you can mount it on the outside. It's got 3 different ways you can mount it. PT bounce. Jay said there's signs there that warn of unexploded ordnance. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Nice. Nice. That's kind of how Hohenfels was for Afghanistan. Like, we would do OP4 stuff for other units that would come through. And even like, let's see, we have worked with like foreign militaries. I think the UK. Who else? I want to say the French. Yeah, a few different things we've worked with. So that was pretty cool. So I guess that's how that Dolly Sods is for Italy. Red Creek Trail is outstanding. Bobby Bat. Rule 2 I see is the centerfold pitcher. Yeah, that's right. We're putting him on the front. He's going to be on the front. Rule 2 I see. Isn't your name Jason? Or did I muck it up? Hey, that'd be fun, man. That'd be fun. Shit, guys, I'm about to get to work. We've been running our mouth for an hour, almost an hour. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Slishmans. We got plenty Slishmans yesterday. I shipped out like 8 yesterday. There's been some dudes. I don't know who you are. Where's he at? Lawfully Arms ordered a bunch before too. There was some guy. This was a while back. I say a while back. I don't know. Maybe a year. I guess that's a while back. There was a guy that ordered like 20 though, which was funny because like at that time, I think that was about all I was buying. It was like I had just gotten a box of 20 in, and that's how many he bought. So I had to immediately order another box. Yeah, that's always good to bring. Faithfully Armed. Good call. Moleskin, baby powder. Socks, man. I always bring 3 pairs of socks, good socks. And that name brand of the socks I wear, they're kind of expensive, but they're really good. It's called Grip 6. I bought them based on a review that Randall did a while back, and man, I tell you, those do pretty good. Oh, Miss Sharon. Oh, I was like, who are you talking about, Grace? Replay crew does matter though. That's true. That's 100%. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here, and I'm gonna get to work. If you guys need any medical stuff, please you can use that code, get you 10% off your order. If your order does go over 150, that would get you free shipping as well. So Hope that helps. Trying to help everybody out. I don't wanna make it too crazy on everybody. I totally understand budgeting and that kind of thing, so I want to help you guys out. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, drinking some coffee. Remember, today is Taco Tuesday. Go eat some tacos tonight. I'm going to. And let's see. Yeah. Need any medical kits or pre-programmed radios? Please hit me up. If you got any questions about any of that stuff, shoot me an email or something. And that's all we got. Thank you guys so much. Hope y'all have a good day. I'll see you Friday, same place, same time, or Thursday evening. And hope y'all have a good one. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. God bless. Y'all be safe out there. Talk to you later.
Have a good one.